And, whether, we are talking about Christmas and HIV, the festivities, whether you've also noticed a trend as to whether you've noticed a trend of maybe perhaps a spike during periods like these. But how dangerous is, the festive season like this and the others? Like we have Kwewu, we have all the, I mean, a lot happens there as well. Christmas as well as, Easter and all those. How dangerous are those festivities to the spread of the virus?
Okay. So the thing is that I will explain something to you.
Okay.
When someone gets infected with HIV, sometimes, depending on the person's immunity, the person's immune system, the person can live with the disease for up to 10 years.
Without knowing,
without showing any symptoms.
Wow.
So people get infected, they're not aware, they can't even determine when they got infected. However,
or who even
infected them,
or how they got
infected. Thank you. But there is a type of test called the recency test. Unfortunately, we are not doing it here in Ghana.
Okay.
Because it's quite expensive.
What is a recency test?
So if you do a recency test, the test is able to tell you exactly when you got infected.
Wow. Even if you find out 10 years later.
Even if, yes.
The recency test will give you
the period
within which you got
infected. Wow. How long the virus has been present in you.
In your body.
So if we were doing that kind of recency test, then your theory that you are proposing could have tested
as
it.
To whether
your hypothesis rather. We could have just tested it to see that, yes, around this time
there's a spike.
At the moment, we don't have the recency test, so we cannot
tell it.
But what we have observed is that around this time, as you said, many people get carried away. And these days, we talk to young people, and condom use is on the low side. I think 2022 report by the Ghana Statistical Service, the Ghana Demographic Health Survey, it shows that condom use has dropped. People are no longer using condoms. And so if you find all these activities around the Christmas period into the new year and people are not using condoms, then we get worried, we get concerned. So that's why we decided to intensify the campaign this year. And so far the response has been very encouraging. So we hope that in fact, the National Youth Control Program has asked us to give them a calendar of all the holidays throughout this year. So we plan activities around, the period, starting with the Valentine. So, so we plan educational programs, around this time and create that sensitization that the virus is still present and we need to protect ourselves.
It's not gone anywhere. Is it me or the craze around Valentine has dwindled a little bit, or it's because maybe I'm not paying attention?
Well, maybe because you are not paying attention.
Hey, it's still happening.
It's still happening. The younger ones, they get to experience their first Valentine, and they are so excited about it. And like we were saying these days, people really don't care about sex. They think it's nothing. I can have sex and so what? People don't really, care about it anymore like it used to be. So Valentine, let me have sex for the first time. Valentine, if you love me, let's have sex. That kind of thing is very common. And so what we want to do is that around those days, throughout this year, we're running these sensitization campaigns. And we're very happy that Starr, you've given us free airtime to come and talk about HIV. We're so happy.
We prioritize the health of our audience.
That's
and
excellent.
It's important that we sensitize them. Sometimes we forget that this virus is still here with us, and so we live free, but then it's lurking around the corner.